Let's go through this multiple choice question together about cells. A drug that blocks vesicle formation from the Golgi apparatus would most likely disrupt which cellular process? Before I look at the answers, I'm going to try to think of the answer by myself, so when I get to the answer, I'm more confident that it is the correct one. So I know that the Golgi apparatus or the Golgi body helps package proteins into and out of the cell. And it does this by taking in proteins from the rough ER, packaging them up, and then shipping them out either to like lysosomes or to the cell membrane or even outside the cell. So again, the Golgi apparatus looks something like this, where there are membranes and the proteins go through, get packaged, and then are sent out of the cell sometimes. And that process creates extracellular proteins. So knowing that, let's go back and try to figure out which one of these answers is correct. A, protein synthesis at ribosomes. Well, that kind of sounds like what we've been talking about, but it's specifically saying at the ribosomes. So I don't think that's correct. I'm going to leave it there just as a possible answer, but I don't still think it's correct. B, modifications of proteins in the endoplasmic reticulum. Ooh, that again sounds like what we're talking about, but it's not perfect. I'm again going to let that one go. I might come back to it. I still don't think it's right, but let's come back to it. C, packaging and secretion of proteins such as insulin. Now that sounds right. C has that packaging word that we talked about, and the secretion, which means expelling of the proteins that such as insulin that we mentioned before. Let's go on to D, production of ATP during cellular respiration. Nope, absolutely not. That doesn't sound like anything we talked about beforehand. I'm going to scratch that one out. And the last one, E, replication of DNA during the S phase of the cell cycle. Nope, a lot of good words there, but not there. So what I'm trying to do again is just better my chances of just randomly guessing what the answer is. However, I do have an idea. So I went from a 20% chance of just randomly guessing it right to a 33% chance of guessing it right. And I am pretty confident looking back. Protein synthesis at ribosomes, no, that would still go on because we're just talking about the Golgi body. And B, modifications of proteins in the endoplasmic reticulum, that's going to occur before the packaging that goes on in the Golgi body. So that one is also not correct. So our correct answer here is C.